I grew up in the Yuma area, and when I left for college and stayed away for a little bit, I realized how much I loved Yuma. And my wife and I moved back to Yuma, but when we did, we decided we wanted to make sure we were engaged in the Yuma community. And so I ran for office with that desire in mind to be engaged and help make Yuma the best it can be. One of our biggest challenges is higher education attainment here in Yuma County. So what we're really doing is focusing on how can we achieve bachelor degrees and master degrees more in our community for the benefit of our residents as well as the growth of our economy. The other thing that we are working towards is a comprehensive plan of our community so that we can plan for growth as we're growing and make sure that the older parts of the city also get the attention they need on rejuvenation and fulfillment, so we're one whole city and not divided. The opportunities we have in Yuma really center around economic development. Economic development will bring a greater income for our families, will bring opportunities for our businesses. But focusing on our location here in the southwest corner of the state of Arizona, where we have immediate access to the California market, and we have immediate access to the Mexican market, really is something that we can build upon in our economic development growth. One of the things that I'm extremely proud of here in the city of Yuma is the growth and expansion of our quality of life. We have really developed, and it continues to grow, our downtown and our riverfront. It's a place that people come off the freeway for, come to Yuma to visit, as well as our residents just continually engage on a daily basis in our downtown and riverfront areas. We also have the Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex, which is a six-plex softball competition complex. And later this year, we'll be opening up the Arizona State Veterans Home, which as the most patriotic city in the state of Arizona, it's critical for us to have a home for our veterans after they've served our country so well for so long. The League of Arizona Cities and Towns is so critical because it provides a couple things. Just like we've learned in this pandemic, we as people do not survive well and thrive for sure in isolation. Well, our cities and towns are the same way. We need to have that interaction as cities and as towns, as leaders of our cities and towns, and the League provides that, as well as the expansion and really a real in-depth look at our legislative processes that are going on and the issues that affect all of the cities here in the state of Arizona. Yuma is a very unique place. One of the things that makes us extremely unique is our agricultural industry here. We feed the world. 90% of the leafy greens that are consumed by North Americans are grown right here in Yuma County. And that couples with our proximity to Mexico and the 1.6 million population in a 60-mile radius around our city. That provides us an international flair, an international engagement, as well as just the uniqueness of being along the Colorado River and the Gila River. All of our employees here at the City of Yuma really go above and beyond every day. But there's one particular story I'd like to tell. There was an elderly couple whose house was extremely dirty and was falling down. It was going to need to be condemned. So instead of just condemning the property and walking away, our employees got together, they fundraised, they put the couple up in a hotel, and they rebuilt that house so that that elderly couple had a place to live. It took almost all the departments within our city to engage in that, as well as their outreach into the community. And that is what Yuma City employees are capable of. There are a lot of legislative issues that we follow and encourage and get engaged with, but there's two that we really follow closely. One is local control. There are some very important issues that are statewide concern, and the legislature really needs to make sure they're taking care of those. That we fully support. But sometimes each community has issues that need to be handled individually, and they need to reflect the citizens of that community. And so we really support local control actions at the state level and at the federal level. But also broadband. Yuma really needs to be served with greater broadband. So we're working with the governor's office and ACA to provide that for our community so that we can grow our economy, we can grow our educational opportunities, and just have a higher quality of life. As mayor, there are opportunities for me to engage in improving the quality of life for our community. You know, it really has to do with attitude and being able to look forward and looking for vision and really trying to find ways that the community can get engaged and have greater civic pride about being residents here in the city of Yuma. This really all comes down to one basic concept. and that is trying to set up the community for success and then getting out of the way and let the community succeed.